My contribution relationship to Jocks is a salesman slash brand ambassador slash whatever it is I need to do to make sure that the brand is intact and we're moving in the right way. So we don't got labels. We defy labels out here. Seeing my two good friends, DeAndre Sutton, LuQuam Thompson, co-founders of the brand, just become artists or kind of develop into who they were as artists in the graphic design realm and kind of those first designs that they were doing and just knowing that they had that type of ability. I remember, we were all big fans of Lil Wayne, and just to see different pieces that they would make and just to know that they could do these type of different things on the computer was crazy to me because I never saw that side of them. It was just basketball. So just to know that they had that in them this whole time was just a crazy kind of thing for me to wrap my mind around. They came together and they started this brand, and that was about maybe my freshman, sophomore year in college. We were all at our respective universities. And I remember the kind of shirt that took it to, kind of being like, oh, I need that, was the Harley Home Always Reppin' shirt, that design. And it had the Tacoma Dome, it had, kind of the Northwest vibes of the Mount Rainier and the rain. And, there was a lot of different things within that design that embodied what Tacoma is and, it connected to a lot of different people. So I remember when that shirt dropped and kind of the response it got from the community and, our peers and everybody that, was around. It was something that we had to be a part of. It was like, this wasn't something that I just was like, man, it was something I felt like I had to be a part of. So I remember starting it from there and then, getting out of college, the brand was developing an online presence for sure up until that point, but it really kind of took off after school when we all kind of came back to Tacoma and were able to, get back to our roots and get back to our local network and kind of try to put stuff together. And we've been rocking ever since. A lot of the stuff that you see from Jocks has always been in-house. It's, like I said, talented people, Dre and Quam, they got into photography and, we're able to kind of do these different things to where, we could keep costs low, because production costs is stuff that, puts businesses out of business, So just being able to cut our pennies and, learn and, kind of build up that equity of intelligence, so that, we had the power within our hands. It was beautiful to see, from, photo shoots to, printing all of our own clothes. Like everything that you've seen that Jocks put out has been printed by somebody, from the brand or, from the family of, just connected people that we have established with business owners from, here at Real Art or at Thunderdome, and seeing it go from, from that standpoint where I didn't know that these people were artists to now they're business owners and now they have their own storefront and it's inside of a building that, is a venue space, it's a barbershop, it's a cafe, it's all these different things in one, and just being able to see that growth and development has been crazy to watch. And I'm just happy to be a part of it, for real. Just last night, I wore this, not to, tell on myself for wearing it 2 days in a row, but I was out last night and, so one of the homies came up like, I need that one. I ain't seen that one, y'all holding on to that one. And, this is kind of like a piece for us that, we haven't really even dropped yet. We definitely going to, but it has our brain on the back of the Jocks, and it's embroidered on this hoodie. But I love this piece, man. I wear it all the time, and every time I wear it, I'll be out, shopping, doing whatever I'm doing, and somebody says something, and that means a lot to stand out. Some of my other favorite pieces, the We All Gonna Eat piece, that is a flip on the All That logo. So All That, which was a huge show for us growing up as being 90s babies. And we definitely want to come back to pay homage to, who we are and our roots. And so that was kind of one of those things. And that motto, we all gonna eat, is just, it's everything for me personally, because that's how I live my life. Like, the people around me, I want them to be, eating as much as I am. And a lot of what we do in life as a former athlete is relate things back to sports. And so, having the mindset of a pass first point guard, and really wanting to see my friends or my teammates, my peers, eating in their respective, whatever it feels that they're doing, that's definitely a passion of mine personally. So when that dropped, it was special for me. The hat, the shorts, all of it. I like the Iverson, which was kind of like a Defy label piece. There's these images or these figures that we've had that are represented in our culture that are either dead or alive, that we want to make sure that we, give them their praise and pay homage to the ones that laid the groundwork before us. So, I mean, everybody in the brand was a fan of AI, and what he embodied as, this short guy in the league that was doing all this thing against all these big people. He defied a lot of odds, just even getting to the NBA. You know what I'm saying? There were a lot of things that were in his pathway where he wasn't supposed to do what he did. And so for him to, be able to be pound for pound, one of the greatest of all times, he definitely has a special place in the brand's hearts. Tacoma's love, man, and it's anytime I go in to talk to any other brands, I got friends that own different brands here in the city as well, and we get love from them as well. Like there's a story, got a good friend, Benny, and he had Trap Life Sport. Shout out to them. But he always, every time I see him and I have on some Dumb Jocks, man, he pays some homage to, cause he's like, man, I remember when y'all first started and y'all gave me the motivation to want to start my own brand, and just hearing different things like that, and the success of other brands and what that does for us and pushing us to new heights. Shout out to ETC, they're about to have a 5-year anniversary. Every time I go in there and talk to Umi and Pete, they ask about LuQuam, or they ask about Dumb Jocks, like, what's going on, when's the next drop, and different things like that. So just being able to be around this ecosystem of entrepreneurs in the community doing great things it's powerful, it's fulfilling. You may hear Dumb Jocks and think like automatically like, why did they name it that? And it's because we've had labels placed on us our whole lives. Being Black inner city youth growing up, just trying to make a name for ourselves and just trying to figure the world out. And so with these labels, we can either let them shape us or we can take them and flip them. And so just being able to do that, like, we're educated Black men, and in America, that's something that, maybe something you guys might be a little scared of. So just being able to hone that in and put it into a brand and be able to flip that mantra and know that, yeah, we are athletic, or that may be our background. We are much more than that. We are artists, we are creatives, we are entrepreneurs, we are educated. We are a lot of these things that the world doesn't want the media or the masses to know who we are. And so the power of art and creation is kind of how we're able to put that out without, being braggadocious and remaining humble. So, the sky's the limit for sure. We definitely gonna be having a lot of new clothes, a lot of new designs, and not just designs, but also different types of, clothing, as far as, t-shirts. We're a lot of known for t-shirts, hoodies, and, jackets and things of that nature, but we wanna definitely put our logos on different things moving forward. We don't want to lose ourselves in that, so we're definitely going to make sure that everything that we put out is tailor fit for our audience, our demographic, and the people that we're trying to reach. But from Little Jocks, which is our subdivision of our children's clothes, to Jock Athletics, and being able to take over the gym world every time you step into a 24, LA Fitness, Equinox, wherever you at in the world. I want you to be able to see some, Dumb Jocks on some athletic apparel somebody's working out in, or, you know, being able to sponsor, you know, some of these local athletes that we have here, Don Williams, you know, Marquise Weston, just to name a few, is something that we're gonna be doing more of in the future. At Real Art Tacoma, Thunderdome, beyond Thunderdome, 5412 South Tacoma Way. If you ever need anything, come this way. A lot of different things in this venue. Moving forward, we got the print shop, we got the cafe, we got the barbershop, we got the venue space. And my name's Jimenez. Appreciate y'all.